Now, the Catholic Church has fired salvos at President William Ruto's administration, calling it out for letting Kenyans down, claiming it has continued to ignore the concerns of the public. The Kenya Conference of Catholic Bishops has raised alarm over what it termed as the hurried enactment of the Computer Misuse and Cybercrimes Amendment Act and the Land Amendment Act 2025. The bishops say the punitive clauses of the regulation seeks to erode the gains the country has made in its democratic space. KTN's political affairs reporter Daniel Kariuki begins our coverage with that report.
Your Excellency, the next bill.
The controversial Computer Misuse and Cybercrimes Amendment and Land Amendment Acts of 2025 continues to raise concerns among Kenyans.
Right, Reverend George Muthaka.
And this time round, the hurriedly passed and signed laws have angered the men of the cloth. The Kenya Conference of Catholic Bishops, KCCB, has raised issue with some parts of the clauses in the two acts of parliament. KCB has called for review of the computer misuse and cybercrimes laws and eventually repeal of its contentious clauses.
Meaningful public participation would be necessary. The fears Kenyans have expressed regarding these new laws should not be brushed off. They deserve to be listened to and, where necessary, corrective measures taken.
While acknowledging the need for responsible online engagement, the bishops defended citizens' right to free expression.
We have always called on the public, especially the youth, to use civil language when raising concerns online. Nevertheless, they should not be intimidated from expressing themselves as active citizens interested in their country's affairs.
The men of cloth have further faulted the state for mishandling the education sector reforms, accusing it of making decisions that are confusing.
And we are calling upon the government to move with speed to put order to issues affecting the education sector. There is an ongoing process by the Teachers Service Commission to recruit 24,000 teachers. It is our earnest hope that this exercise will, at the end of the day, have a meaningful impact.
And on healthcare, they decried the debt owed to the faith-based hospitals by Social Health Authority SHA and defunct National Hospital Insurance Fund NHIF.
Communication with the SHA when it comes to verification of what we present as our dues, there is sometimes back and forth movement. But one of the challenges is when it comes to payment, the money being paid just trickling in. You are owed about 20 million shillings, and in a month you're paid 400,000 shillings. It can't even suffice to pay for the hospital staff salaries. It becomes very difficult for the hospitals to manage their affairs.
President Ruto's government has severally found itself on the receiving end of various stands taken by his administration. The president has severally insisted that some of the decisions taken are necessary for the growth of the country. Daniel Kariuki, KTN.